Hello, everyone. Our next pitching session for today is from African Biomedical Test Limited. We have Ikhide Imumorin, founder and CEO. Go ahead, Ikhide.
Thank you very much, everyone, for this opportunity. So I know that this is a relatively short session, so I'm just going to get right onto it. Um, what I did was we had an explainer video that we made, which I think pretty captures this very well. It would minimize all the things I was supposed to say. So I'm just going to go ahead and play that video.
Did you know that 7.5 million babies are born in Nigeria annually, with 2 million in hospitals and clinics? No newborn screening program exists to check these babies for potentially deadly diseases and medical conditions. African Biosciences Limited has launched its AfricanBio Med Tests newborn screening program for the first time in Nigeria.
A few drops of blood from your baby in the first few days of life is put on special paper to dry up and taken to the lab for testing. You can choose from 6 to 37 medical conditions, including sickle cell disease and many others. Babies up to 12 months old can be tested. Ask us how.
Payment plans for 12 months means lack of money will not prevent your new bundle of joy from a good head start in life with good health. Ask your doctor, call us at 081-349-28275 or visit AfricanBiomedTests.com.
So that video right there pretty much tells a story of our flagship product. But what is the real problem? The real problem here is that the healthcare system lacks molecular diagnostics and specialized testing that revolve around DNA analysis. And the main problem we also identified was that because these tests are specialized, you need a very good supply chain and a very good system to get enough samples to test. And so our current competitors in this market who don't really provide this service just send the samples outside the country to do, because they come in bits and trickles, and a few here, a few there. And there's also a very serious, profound lack of expertise in this area just within the healthcare system as a whole. And so the solution to this problem that we came up with has a three-pronged approach. One is to establish an actual molecular testing lab. The other is to deploy a digital platform. And the other one is to deploy a capacity building platform to enhance knowledge and implementation in the country. Now, we already have established this molecular lab. It exists. We're in the process of fine-tuning things so that we can launch in the next couple of months. The digital platform is designed to drive the supply chain and aggregate the samples, and after the test, deliver results through a very robust digital platform. So looking at our market scenario, Nigeria, for those who may not be aware, is the most populous country in Africa. 1 in 5 Africans is a Nigerian. So there are about 200 million people out of about 1 billion on the continent. And this is a niche market, so that even though it's going to be offering a rather specialized service, the sheer size of the country and the sheer size of the population means that it's a significant chunk of the healthcare sector. And if you add to that the fact that there really isn't this service right now in the country, we think we have a very good opportunity to address this need. Our business model is business to business and business to consumer. And the reason we're doing this is because our flagship product, which is newborn screening, typically 1/3 of all babies are actually born in hospitals and clinics. And so partnering with these healthcare facilities will enable us to access these babies, but also the two-thirds that are not born in hospitals and clinics can actually be reached through other means. And those means involve direct business to consumer advertising, marketing, and sales. Speaking of sales, we actually have a nationwide marketing team already in place in 12 of the largest metro areas in Nigeria. And so we're building that platform to gather the samples through aggregation hubs and then combine everything in one location in Lagos before it goes to the lab. And after the lab testing, we already built a digital platform which is shortly going to be available in Google Play Store and Apple Store as a mobile app. There are 6 key competitors in this sector in Nigeria. Now, all of these competitors that we have do not actually offer routine molecular diagnostics or DNA testing. They are focused on what I consider more routine services. So think about blood testing, X-rays, ultrasound, MRIs, just your typical things that will happen in your typical medical testing lab. So they do this really, really well. And we have no plans to compete with them on those things. We are not going to do any of those things. In fact, we will only do the things that they are currently not doing. I will even go one step further. A couple of them are actually talking with us to outsource their own needs in this area to us. So we will actually become a service provider to them. So rather than competing with them, we actually collaborate with them and actually provide these services to them. So far, we have established a lab. It's been remodeled and it's located about 2 hours north of Lagos in a city called Ibadan. We have launched our website, which you can see if you go to AfricanBioMedTest.com. And we've raised about $350,000 so far. And we are in the market to try and raise about $1.6 million to do these things that are listed here. And so this is our team that we've put together to try and execute this. And so that's me as founder and CEO. So I've got Oresho Fekun, who is our COO. Callistus is our Chief Technology Officer, and Sam keeps our books. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that very interesting presentation. So we're open for Q&A. If you have any question, you can type in your question on a Q&A tab. There is a session tab on the right side of your screen, and there's a Q&A tab. So if you have any question, you can ask the speaker now. By the way, you can actually reach him directly by sending him direct message using this app, so that, or you can also invite him to the social lounge so that he can answer some of your questions, or if you would like to have a one-on-one networking with him. All right, so I guess all the questions has been answered through your presentation. So thank you so much for your pitch today. And again, if you would like to reach him directly, just invite him to the social lounge or direct message him using this application. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.